one of the developers is in the audience here somewhere. There he is. I see a little waving hand back there. Yay! That's Jay, I think, right? This is a really neat site. So this is, Podma is basically, it looks like a repository of unedited information. It's completely powered by OpenVideo. What they've done is written a whole bunch of Python, and they can take videos apart and put them back together, but I want to show you some of the possibilities here. I'm not going to go into the details. There's a lot of stuff on the site that I don't actually know about, key bindings and stuff, but basically this is just a set of featured lists. People upload content. I use this as an example. This is a bunch of videos of people working, which is basically what it comes down to. So I'll just click on the first one. The first thing that's interesting is you'll notice on the left that there's a very simple, just an image, a screenshot from the video itself. But the thing is, I'm not doing anything strange here. If you mouse over it, it's a scrubber. It basically lets you look through the video and see what it is. And I think this is not actually video. I think this is just images extracted from the video. So they were able to take all the pieces of video out and put it all back together. If you click on it and this actually works, it should take you to that point in the video and let you play it. Press play here, and I think it should actually start playing. This is all unedited video. It's basically a huge repository of storage. So the point is that they're able to extract all the images from the video, put them up on the web. It's playing using open web technology, so you can see it's actually playing there. The big thing is, you'll notice down here, there's actually a timeline, so you can click on the timeline and it'll jump to that point. You'll also notice that there are transcripts on the side, descriptions, keywords if people have been using tag it, locations of where it was taken. You'll notice that there's 2 scrubbers here, so you can put things together. I think the goal, if I'm correct here, is to actually allow people to start put together their own videos. The reason that I bring this up, even though it's not that flashy of a demo, is because it tells the entire story what happens when you go from the client to the server. Because the client is interesting, right? That's the thing that people see. But there's a huge amount of innovation potential that happens on the back end. This is why we care about patents. This is why we care about infrastructure, because we know that the internet was not built by one company. And we know that the things that make the internet great are never the things that we as individuals can predict. It's always going to be somebody else that comes up with it. So for us, it's about making sure that those technologies do not require permission to use. That is why we at Mozilla have chosen free, license formats that are free of patent issues and licensing issues. Anybody can participate in them. This site, which is actually open source, the source code is available for it, is written entirely using a bunch of back-end tools that can take apart videos and put them back together, and it doesn't require them to ask permission before they're able to do that. They don't have to license that technology from anybody. We know that the really good ideas come from small people. Like Google started with 3 guys in a garage, quite literally. So did HP, so did all these things, right? They all start with an individualist drive. And taking away the ability for individuals to participate and requiring huge capitalization to be able to make an investment and make something like this possible is something that we find unacceptable and is not in the spirit of the web and is not what made the web really powerful. So I think my point is that these choices actually matter, especially in this early stage. We are at a very important juncture where we can either pick technologies like MPEG that require licensing, that will require licensing basically forever, and you're not able to predict what the licensing will be because they change it every couple of years, or we can pick a path where you have open video, open innovation, and the ability for anybody to participate and innovate. This is a clear decision that we have to make as a group, and we have to make as a populace. This is not something that we can force on people. We can be part of that market, and we can help move the market. But it is a choice that we have to make explicitly and understand why it's important. So that's, I think, most of my technology demo.